Children crave for junk foods, right? They crave for the ice creams and the chocolates and the chips, you know it. So I'm here to tell you that their cravings is absolutely normal, and I'll tell you why. I got this concept cleared about their cravings when I attended this Ayurvedic course a year ago, where my teacher told me that children crave for junk foods and it's absolutely normal. Why is that? What is junk food? Junk foods is just sugary, which is carbohydrates, and fat, oily, which is fat, right? These are broadly the two main things. And carbs and fat are the building blocks of growing children. Just like how cement and bricks are the key elements for building a building, that's how important carbs and fat are for our body. So their body cravings, their natural instincts for craving for carbs and fat is absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong about it. So if it's normal, can we allow them to have all the junk foods? No, right? So we just need to do what our grandparents used to do. We have to give them a healthier alternative to junk foods. Our grandparents had very smart recipes for these cravings. So if you crave for sugar, they used to make laddus and barfis and chikkis and shrikhand and halwas, right? And if you had a craving for fat, like oily things, then we used to have the pakodas, we had the papads, we had homemade chips, and there's so many recipes that our grandparents used to do. They had excellent ideas to meet the cravings of the body for our children. Fat and sugar. They knew the recipes, they knew, a healthy alternative. We just need to do the same thing, right? If your child is craving for sugar always, for sweet things always, give them a chikki, make a halwa, make a kheer, make a laddu at home, and show them these alternatives. And if they really bent upon eating cake, then make a homemade cake, make a homemade biscuit, or whatever is convenient to you, whatever is easy to you. But they need to switch to a healthier alternative. And you will notice that when their body cravings of sugar and fatty things are met, their automatic cravings for these highly processed junk will automatically come down. You will notice that, and I'm sure about it. This has happened with my son too. He used to crave for cake. He used to crave for chocolates. I mean, cake was more. Cake was a lot, because every time we go out, he would just look at the cake and he would like, I want cake, I want cake. So every time, of course, I didn't want to buy him cake, but so I started switching to homemade baking. I didn't know baking, but I tried baking on my own and learning, and then gave him an alternative. And kids are intuitive. Kids are very smart, very intelligent when they're small. They know what their body feels like after they eat something. So definitely they will notice that when they're eating the same thing at home, their body feels all right compared to eating some cheap cake outside or some sugary candy outside. It's just they know that it's a temporary satisfaction that their body gets, but when they eat something at home, it's a completely happy and fulfilling feeling. They know that. So slowly, this shift is not going to happen overnight, but we need to make an effort as parents, as a family, as a community, that we are going to give a very good alternative to meet their cravings. It's a very, very normal thing for them to crave for sweet and fat.